Pacific Power is hoping to build a new substation near Tresham Lane and Highway 234 in the Sams Valley area. The project also calls for 18 miles of high-capacity transmission lines leading from the new substation to Josephine County. The plan isn't without controversy. NBC5's Nicole Stein has tonight's top story at 6.
This field behind me is where Pacific Power plans to build a new substation. While Pacific Power says this location was the best option, residents in the area disagree.
My wife and I are angry. A lot of the neighbors are angry.
Stuart Latinen and his wife Karen moved to Sams Valley a few years ago. They bought the house they live in for the views and recently renovated it. But that was before they knew Pacific Power was planning to build a new substation next door.
Our house is roughly 175 feet from the boundary of the substation proper, and we're only maybe 600 feet from the transformers.
Pacific Power says the $80 million project will improve reliability for 70,000 customers.
If we were to lose one source with our transmission feed, we could potentially have to shed some customers at some point. So the federal entities have come to us and basically said you have a statutory obligation to build this substation and upgrade the transmission line to ensure that doesn't happen.
Pacific Power Regional Business Manager Monty Mendenhall says the Highway 234 and Treshman Lane location was the best option out of 20 sites.
Part of the reason why this is the least cost is we're going to be able to utilize existing corridors basically to build this, so you're not going to have much of an impact as far as the transmission lines and they're looking at type of thing.
And thinks the public will agree.
You're going to have people who are going to actually be benefiting from this particular project because it is needed for service reliability. And you're talking in particular to Jackson County, Josephine County, and even into Del Norte County, California would be impacted by this.
But Latinen disagrees. He's even leading a neighborhood-wide campaign against the project.
It's going to be a monstrous industrial development in what's essentially a residential or a rural residential area. And it's grossly inappropriate.
Pacific Power says there will be several opportunities for public comment before the project is finalized, but those have not been scheduled yet. In Sams Valley, Nicole Stein, NBC5 News.
This project has been in the works since 2015. Right now it's in the permitting phase. That should last into July. When that's done, Pacific Power will complete design and adjust easements near Rogue River. That should last until the end of the year. Construction on the substation should start in 2019 and should go into service late in 2020.